welcome back. Another day, another read. So let's get straight to it. See who I'm reading for. Excuse me about that. Okay, so I'm seeing like heavy emphasis on independence, bravery, facing things head on, and being bold with the fact of not caring what anybody has to say or think about you. You just do. And I'm seeing like just this fiery passion and energy coming out of you. I'm seeing Aries placements being very significant here. Again, fire energy. And you just being confident in who you are as a person. Like, you're not here to seek anybody's validations or approval. You're here to stand out and stick out. And that is something that you're going to have to get comfortable with. Because you're facing an unconscious fear while you're at it. I get the sensation that for maybe while you were a child or even like back in the past, there was a sense of you that you needed to suppress or hide out of the fear of judgment or annihilation or mockery because you got mocked. There was people that were not accepting of who you were, or there was just competition happening here. But Spirit's like saying, like, let this evolution happen so that way you can free yourself from the past, so that way you can live your life authentically and in your truth. Because I can see that this has been creating like a challenge. But even though you've been facing this challenge, it doesn't mean that you're not able to climb this mountain. It's a song from Miley Cyrus. I can almost see it. That day I'm dreaming. There's a voice in my head says, you'll never reach it. But it's a climb by Miley Cyrus. And I can tell a lot having to do with like your community and those around you. Like there's just like this sense of like challenge where you just feel like you're not welcomed, or like you feel like you're abandoned, or like there has been like this disconnect happening here. But it's because you're facing these fears of literally like, you know, accepting the fact that you're going to be the odd one out. And that is completely okay. Like you're not here to be anybody's cup of tea. You're here to be your own cheerleader, your own amusement, your own like, you know, number one fan. You can't be dependent on the outside for that extra validation. Like you first have to validate yourself, and then your people are going to come to you. And I'm seeing like this has been, you know, work environments as well. It has also had to do with like the implementation of daily work. You need to put in that work of being confident, being bold, and being authentically yourself. Like you're not here for anybody else but for yourself. Like you're here for your evolution and your growth as a person. So it is going to be challenging. But again, with you doing the daily work, you're having to go through a lot of spiritual like level ups. You're growing a lot and at a faster pace than you actually think. And this is just your sign that spirits are saying like good things are happening for you. There's a lot of luck, a lot of abundance happening for you. And a lot of like proactive energy here. Like I'm seeing masculine energy. My toe just randomly got itchy and I'm not sure if I got bit. That is so random. But heavy emphasis on like divine masculine energy. So this could be your own divine masculine, or this could be a divine masculine approaching you. But it's just like there's just this big evolution in regards to like you're finally taking actions for like what you truly want, what you actually desire, and you're not holding back anymore. You're no longer in this mindset where you're doubting yourself or second guessing yourself. You're just figuring things out as they go. And that is like major growth, because you used to be this person that was codependent or dependent on someone else's reassurance or someone's validation, but it was like you never actually needed that. Like that was just you downplaying yourself and your abilities, knowing damn well that you are a master here at so many levels. And it's just like because you're in fear of that you're going to fail. You're like a inner like perfectionist. And you have to accept the fact that you're not going to be perfect the first time around. It's going to take you a few like mistakes, a few retries until you finally get it down. But once you got it down, you're a beast. So that's why I'm just like, don't give up on yourself so easily. You got this. Like you seriously got this. And I'm here to like remind you, like, you know what? Fuck with anybody thinks. Fuck like if you're like the odd one out. As long as you get the job done, like the job gets done effectively. And this is something that Spirit's like really pushing you to like accept the fact that you're going through these level ups. Not everybody's going to resonate with you. Not everybody's going to want to be around you at all times. There's going to be times where you're going to have to release certain imperatives and certain people because you're not in resonance with your frequency, and you're not there to lower your vibration. You're here to ascend. And whoever wants to be at your level are going to ascend with you. They're not going to bring you down because you're so done with that bullshit. You're done with that paradigm. You've done it so many times because you wanted to be like accepted and loved. But now that you finally realize, like, this is self-sabotage on so many freaking levels. 505, as I'm saying this. Like, this is something that is transforming and changing within your own self. This is helping you expand a lot as a person. Like, it's teaching you, like, higher knowledge and wisdom from the above and showing you, like, the bigger picture here. Whenever you allow yourself to surrender and let go. And Spirit's like saying, like, the moment that you're allowing this to happen to you, like, so many opportunities, a lot of like positive things are coming to you, and a lot of like freedom is going to come, because you holding on to this comfortability or this sense of security that, you know, oh, well, if I do this, people are going to love me and they care about me. But it's just like, it's actually keeping you trapped. So why not just let that go and go explore the world, go have fun, go have joy, like, go do something different, you know? Like, life is too short for you to just sit tight on one thing or fixate in one thing. Yeah, because Spirit really wants you to, like, to really enjoy the beauty of life, the divine feminine energy, and to be open to receiving love and care, gifts, you know, special treatment, because you're just as worthy for this stuff. Like, you were made to convince yourself that you are not, but you truly are. And maybe those around you truly cannot see it right now, but you can see it. And you know you're worthy of so much more. And this is going to take you to be persistent and patient, because honestly, things are going to fall into place in time. You can't force things to happen. Like, in order for you to manifest the things that you want, like the dream relationship, the dream job, the dream reality, the dream home, the dream friendship, you're going to have to change everything within your own self in order for it to manifest itself outwardly. And that's going to take time, because you're really going to have to, like, really fight with the belief systems and the programming that you have had instilled in your mind for quite some time. But it's doable. Like, you can really do this. It's just you having to believe in yourself and allow yourself to, like, be open to change. And again, you're in this building period, so, like, really build on that, because you are facing a wound here, especially when it comes to divine masculine energy. Like, you're going completely, like, listening to your intuition in regards to, like, what kind of direction should you be taking in regards to what you should be building, as well as in the fact of, like, you finally listen to your own inner needs and trusting that and taking action with that. There was, like, this quite opposite way of, like, you would just take action but not listen to your intuition. Now you're switching it up. You're actually now listening to your intuition and then taking action accordingly to what your intuition is letting you know. Because now you're recognizing, like, it's a divine feminine that knows the way. The divine masculine just acts accordingly based on the divine feminine's intuition, because he trusts that his divine feminine has the best interest at heart. So this is you really playing that role with trusting your divine feminine, that she knows best. So why are you going to doubt her? She knows the way. Let her lead the way. Let her be the leader here. Seriously. She knows the way. And I'm here to remind you, like, as much as you want to deny it to yourself, she knows. Because she's going to be the one that's going to help you create that change, create that move, create that motion in your life. And she's also going to remind you of, like, what are things that are worth defending and protecting. And this is going to take you, you know, being persistent and reliable. You know, you're going to have to rebuild that trust with your divine feminine within your own self to really make her feel safe and secure, and show her that you're going to show up regardless, and you're going to trust her whenever she tells you, hey, watch out. Hey, look for this. Hey, this is a better way of implementing this. Because in the past, you were just in confusion. There was unreliability, there was inconsistency, and there was like a lack of clarity, because there was this lack of stability. And what you really desired was stability and a lot of emotional nurture. There was, like, a lot of, like, confusion happening here. But, you know, this confusion goes away whenever you're disciplined, you're structured, and you have boundaries, and you hold tight to your dreams and goals. Now, when you let yourself get swayed away or convinced otherwise, it's whenever you're literally locked in your dreams, locked in your goals, locked in your ambitions, and locked in on that future reality that you want to build for yourself. Because what really happens here is, it's the right now. What are you doing right now to create the tomorrow? Like, it's really just like that. Because again, you're literally in this period in your life to like that where you're heading into like your destiny, into your soul's purpose, into your soul's like mission. But in order for all of this to happen, like you have to take the first step. I can't make you take the first step, but it's going to be you that's going to need to take the first step. So with that being said, if this dream resonates, it resonates. And if it doesn't, leave it at the window. Do not force it. I'll see you back in divine timing. And trust and your intuition. Your intuition's going to let you know when things are not right. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. How many times I wish I did listen to my intuition, because I would have prevented so many stupid situations from happening. But now I'm entrusting my intuition. And I don't regret it anymore. I used to dread it. I used to like really like gaslight myself. So don't be me. Don't be like me that, you know, you are going to lie out of your own reality or deny yourself that, you know, maybe what you're actually sensing is actually true. And it's actually warning you like, hey, this seems to be offish. Like, really don't put yourself in this to prevent this. Okay? Other than that, I wish you a great rest of your night. Thank you for tapping in, and I'll see you back in divine timing.